population is the fastest growing
And
population.
40 million Americans now on food stamps, up from 33 million a month ago. Those are the new breadlines. Stay there, Max. Long segment coming up. It's just so amazing to be living this and to know that the average yuppie still only cares about basketball scores tonight when their whole future is destroyed. I want to talk about how their next phase, what's happening in Europe, and how you think we beat them. Max Keiser is our guest. We'll be right back.
We're on the march. The Empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones, and I want to tell you about the Silver Lungs generator. Now you can produce pure and endless colloidal silver and deliver the solution directly into the bloodstream by breathing the solution through the lungs. The respiratory system is the first line of defense for airborne pathogens and viruses. The Silver Lungs generator infuses the respiratory system with your self-produced nano-silver solutions and also delivers the silver nanoparticles instantly into the bloodstream. With continued legislation threatening the sale of nano-silver products, you can now produce pure and endless colloidal silver with the Silver Lungs generator. Very easy to follow, step-by-step instructions are provided, making production fast and simple. Go to www.silverlungs.com today and learn more about the breakthrough technology of the Silver Lungs generator. That's www.silverlungs.com. Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on Earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cannons, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
When you're out on the road, the last place you want to be is on the road. But if the unfortunate happens, you'll be glad you were wearing diamond gussets.
There's a place down in Tennessee where they make blue diamond gusset jeans. They so pride in every stitch, guarantee you love the way they fit. Put a diamond gusset in the crotch where you need it most. Blue diamond gussets got it, others don't.
We turn jeans inside out. Diamond gusset jeans, made in the USA with unparalleled quality. Our Defender motorcycle jeans combine gusset comfort with Kevlar protection, so you can ride all day with confidence. Order yours at gusset.com. Diamond gusset jeans got it, others don't.
This was financial terrorism, a false flag attack, just like 2008. In 2008, they used fear to drive the market down. This time they did it digitally with their hands in there. I'm going to ask Keiser, how do we investigate it when all the major federal regulators are openly former J.P. Morgan Chase or Goldman Sachs? Meanwhile, Ron Paul, Euro bailout will lead to currency collapse. Congressman Bernanke broke promises that U.S. taxpayer dollars would not be sent to European banks. I want to take calls coming up for Max Keiser. Your question specifically for him, 1-800-259-9231, 800-259-9231. But they are wrecking the economy by design, waging war against the real economy. We'll put that headline up there, 40 million people now on food stamps. Los Angeles and others announcing they're not going to basically fix roads or sidewalks anymore. They're announcing all over the country that police are only there to write you tickets, not to respond to crime. Sheriffs in Texas and Ohio are saying, buy guns. We can't protect you. All we're allowed to do is raise money now. At least they have some moral compass and are at least admitting they're just pirates now. It is just unbelievable. Max Keiser is our guest, one of our top financial experts. Max, I want to go through questions quickly for you now here. Specifically, who are the culprits of the financial terrorism, A? B, let's then look at what's happening in Europe and how that's tied to this. And now they're admitting, even in the Associated Press, the euro may collapse. But the bankers aren't going to let that happen because that's their looting mechanism. Go ahead.
Well, clearly in the area of financial terrorism and market manipulation, high-frequency trading and program trading, one name stands above the rest. Goldman Sachs, they've already been nabbed with the software that they said, yes, you can use it to manipulate markets, and they said it's a proprietary piece of software, and they don't want it out in the public domain when one of their defectors was caught crossing the border, I think it was into Canada. They also openly discuss that they have a server that they've installed next to the New York Stock Exchange down there on Wall Street, which siphons off up to $100 million a day in cash by front-running, which is another aspect of the high-frequency trading financial terrorism. They, in the last quarter, they just reported, Goldman Sachs reported that their primary business of trading, they did not experience a single day of a loss. Now, statistically, anybody who's ever been in markets will tell you that to go for 3 straight months in a row without a single day loss, that's like flipping a coin every single day for 3 months and flipping it heads. Every single day for 3 months and never flipping tails. That is quite obviously not a normal situation, and that's quite obviously market manipulation. Now, who's supposed to be looking at this type of stuff? Well, you've got Moody's, one of the rating agencies. Well, guess what? The SEC just sent them a Wells notice telling them that they're under investigation. Oh, and guess what? The day that they got the Wells notice that they're now under investigation, Warren Buffett and the CEO of Moody's sold out of their stock. Oh, I guess those guys are also insider traders and market manipulators and financial terrorists. Yeah, let's put them on the cover of Time magazine. They're certainly heroes in the American economy. They're driving the entire economy into the ditch. Okay, so who else? The CFTC? They just got compelling evidence that there's rampant manipulation in the silver market, in the London Bullion Market Association, and the COMEX. What are they doing about it? J.P. Morgan, just last Friday, it was discovered that they're now under investigation for unbelievably rampant manipulation in the silver futures market. Okay? If you manipulate silver, you therefore manipulate gold, you therefore manipulate the dollar, you therefore manipulate the global currency market. Every single piece of the global economy is being rigged by the same group of 5 or 6 guys who are tied into Geithner and Bernanke and Bob Rubin and the same group of folks that we've been talking about, you've been talking about for the last, 10 years. It's just gotten worse. It's gotten more brazen. It's gotten more, they know that there's no recourse, so they are openly just basically Warren Buffett was engaged in an actual pump and dump scheme, something you would expect on a penny stock scammer, where he was actually pumping Moody's, saying, oh, it's a great stock, while he was simultaneously selling it.
Which is illegal, which is what Goldman Sachs is in trouble for on Timberwolf. But let me just stop you there, because rarely am I at a loss for words. I could hardly talk, Max, during the first hour. I'm having trouble forming words right now. And the reason I'm making this statement is this fraud is so off-the-charts gargantuan that I can't even wrap my mind around how bold these people are, and it scares me at a fundamental level to know that they could set off nukes and blame it on people to launch new wars. They could release bioweapons. They could stage terror attacks and blame it on patriot groups, which they're clearly conditioning the public for. That they're not going away. They're not going to stop. This is a hot revolution by the private banking cartels that only have the, quote, open stock market as a way to swindle people and to feed their operation. They're imploding Europe now. And now all the experts I talk to aren't saying a year or two till we go into full total collapse, but maybe even sooner. So we've talked about what's going on over here, and then simultaneously, with no debate, no news coverage really, they just say, it's not 150 billion, it's $1 trillion. Now they're saying it may be $2 trillion. They're saying, just like here in our Congress, they won't tell these governments where the money's going. It's just we wake up, private central banks through the G20 run everything, and they say, we're taking your pension funds, we're taking everything, and the SWAT teams are standing by if you don't like it. And you've got a bunch of Bernie Madoff, Ken Lay types that are hundreds of times worse. Just literally, I mean, they own the intelligence agencies. They run everything. Let me simplify it because I'm just ranting here. I mean, I'm trying to even get my mind around this. What's happening in Europe? How does it tie into this? And what's their game plan? What do you see happening, Max Keiser?